Hey everyone, welcome to Day Deal on Display, daydeal.com's own YouTube channel regarding product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Otterbox commuter case for the Motorola Atrix 4G. You're more than welcome to check this product out at its official website at any time, and that's going to be located at www.otterbox.com. Now, if you haven't done so already, you're more than welcome to check out our other videos for the Atrix 4G concerning the Otterbox family line. We already did a video for the Impact skin, and we also will be doing a video for the Defender case as well. We are talking about the Commuter today, which is kind of the middle of the road case as far as the Otterbox family line goes. Now, with that being said, the commuter case for the Atrix 4G is incredibly sexy, and we say that without sarcasm or any type of hidden meaning. This is a really nice looking case for the phone, and we were caught off guard. We love being caught off guard from Otterbox whenever possible. Now, we felt that Otterbox was really kind of stagnant in their design, especially from the Defender going on into 2010 as well as 2011, but they've recently made a lot of changes to kind of keep up with the competition. If you're not familiar with Otterbox as a brand, they're very, very popular. A lot of people recommend them for good reasons. They make great cases. They have an excellent warranty, and they're very communicative. I guess that's the right word. They're basically very open to communication with their public. The people who buy their cases, you can send them a message, send them a question, and they're more than happy to respond to you. In other words, excellent customer service, and they stand behind their products. So, but the competition has really been fierce for them, and a lot of other cases in the mid-range, I would say medium-duty category of protective cases. In other words, cases that aren't too light, they're not too heavy, but at the same time they offer pretty good protection. They're not going to protect from bullets, so to speak, but they will withstand a drop. This category is very, very contested, and you can see this a lot with other phones, especially like the iPhone, for example, which is always the benchmark standard, whether you like it or not. It's just a very popular phone, and it's just a really, really dense category. A lot of people trying to aim at that market, so to speak. But Otterbox really put on their I guess you can say their A game when they made the commuter case, because we absolutely love it. It's a perfect balance between being not too bulky but being protective for the phone. It looks absolutely great on the Atrix 4G, and it's of course priced reasonably well. It's competitively priced. It's not the cheapest case out there, but it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Of course, that's what the Defender is for. But then again, the Defender is a heavy-duty cover, so the price is justified. So let's go ahead and start talking about it. Not really much to go over. If you've seen a commuter case, you've pretty much seen them all, but I do want to emphasize how pretty this one does look on the Atrix 4G, which we'll be showing you in just a moment. So here's your standard issue Otterbox screen protector kit. Nothing out of the ordinary. You do get a screen protector for your Atrix 4G. You also get a little Otterbox applicator card. It's going to help you air out bubbles during screen protector installation. You also get a small little microfiber cleaning cloth, not the biggest one in the world, but it does do its job, and a little instructional pamphlet to show you how to install the screen protector properly. There is a website on that little slip of paper, I should say, to further give you guidance and instruction should you need it to properly install your screen protector, because some people do get a little bit confused with the 1 and 2 tabs on there. They think that's the actual screen protector. It's not. Okay, and other people just need extra guidance to make sure they don't get any dust or bubbles when they're applying it. Now, the commuter case is comprised of 2 layers. You have a hard polycarbonate shell, which wraps around a silicone skin cover, which in turn wraps around your Atrix 4G. And of course, the silicone skin does do the majority of the work in protecting your phone, but the hardened polycarbonate shell is no slouch in itself. It's actually quite a durable layer, and it's supposed to reinforce, I guess you can say, add a frame to the skin itself, making it a pretty protective cover. What we were really happy to see is that the lip that is created for the screen on the Atrix 4G, thanks to the commuter case, is really, really nice, but at the same time it doesn't look too bulky. It actually makes it look quite attractive, and I'm really harping on that fact. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, because we rarely see really super sexy cases from Otterbox. I'll just be honest, their competition has really, really stepped up their game, and we like the way other cases look, but Otterbox really has a sleek looking device here. We're hoping to see maybe different colors in the future, but right now it's just jet black, but that's just fine, because once you actually put it on there, it does look really cool. So I'm going to do that right now. This is a display version of the Atrix 4G. We apologize, we don't have the real phone to work around with, but as far as case reviews goes, this is usually the next best thing, because it looks and feels exactly the same as it would on the real phone, just without being live. I can't go ahead and do anything on the screen. So you just go ahead and wrap around the skin layer first, no surprises there. Then you're just going to go and slide it in to the hard shell, like so. And it is a little bit tricky for the uninitiated, but if you've done so many Otterbox case reviews like we have, it's pretty straightforward stuff, and we can get it on in a couple of seconds. And there you go. So I'm just going to make sure the dust covers are in place before I give you a 360 tour of it. I'm going to move these out of the way to make sure the autofocus on the camera is not doing anything it shouldn't be. And here we are, the Otterbox Commuter case on the Atrix 4G. Very, very cool looking. So let's go and start with the screen area, and something that we want to emphasize. As you can see, the lip that is created from the Commuter case is nice and thick. It's actually wide as well as it is deep, and remember, you are supposed to be using this in conjunction with a screen protector, so that means your Atrix 4G, folks, is in good hands. Should you happen to rest it on its face like so, you're A-OK. Should you happen to drop it, you are more than A-OK. That's a very thick lip, and that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Moving on to the top, we do have a dust cover for the 3.5mm audio jack. It does sit flush, and this is Otterbox's new design. What exactly is that new design that I'm talking about? Well, in the old days, manufacturers and companies used to make a dust cover with a huge male tip that you had to force into the female port that it was protecting. Otterbox has really kind of started to shy away from that. Even though you do notice a male tip on this, it's just really kind of there. It's not really doing that much to hold it in place. It's actually holding on to the case itself, the skin itself, I should say. You can see that little grooved edge right there. I'm not sure if it shows up in camera. There we go. And what that does is that actually makes the skin cover itself hold the dust cover rather than the female port, and that's always a good thing because it makes it a lot easier to take out and put back on. Dust covers can be a pain if they're not made properly. Now there's an opening on the top for the power button on the Atrix 4G. No surprises there, or sleep and wake button, whatever you like to refer to it as. Moving on to the side, two nice dust covers for your HDMI port as well as your USB. Very cool. Moving on to the other side, you have a covering for the volume up and down rocker, or the volume switch. And of course the buttons do protrude out very nicely and are very easy to press, as you can hear right there, nice and clicky. Front and center, you have a little cutout for the microphone right there, so people will be able to hear you when you're talking, very important. And of course a cutout on the back for the built-in speaker on the Atrix, as well as the camera lens and the LED flash. And that is it in a nutshell. Of course, a 7-minute and 30-second nutshell for the Otterbox computer case for the Motorola Atrix 4G. So if you're a little bit indecisive right now what to get for your phone, maybe you know, there are other accessories out there and you're trying to decide which one to get, we would highly endorse checking out the Otterbox commuter case for the phone. We absolutely love the way it looks. We love the way it feels. It's actually quite lightweight, folks. I didn't really mention that in this video, but it's really not that heavy at all. And we think it's an excellent case for the phone. We just really can't say good enough things about it. It's a perfect balance of everything. We love jack-of-all-trade cases because they're not too heavy, they're not too big, but at the same time you're not putting like paper armor on your phone. You know, I mean, you do want some protection, you do want something to protect it. We think the commuter case excels in all of these areas. So good job, Otterbox. Remember, this comes with a screen protector, and we really think you should check it out. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't like what you see, or you're just hoping that something else may even be better than this, then you're more than welcome to check out the Otterbox Impact Skin. If you want to go a little bit lighter and slimmer, you're more than welcome to check out the Defender case as well, which is also available from Otterbox for the Atrix 4G. We'll be doing video for that one shortly, but like we said, we think you might be happy with this, and even if you buy it without checking out this video, maybe you're just watching to need reconfirmation that you made a good decision, you don't want to get buyer's remorse, yeah, you should. It's a really great cover. So check this out on the official website, www.otterbox.com. Also give us some love over our own website, www.dadio.com. We're carrying all 3 Otterbox accessories for the phone, as well as other little toys that you may find of interest for your Atrix. And keep following us on our YouTube channel, Dadio on Display, for more product previews, reviews, and demonstrations. Thanks as always for watching.